Hello, this is Michelle from the Southern Shell, and I am here with a VR and a project share. Annie Creates is having a Hugs ATC Challenge giveaway. I had to get that out right. She is asking for an ATC card, and she doesn't want any extra goodies. She wants to have your email, your address, birthday, favorite colors, just some of your little basics there. This is going on through the end of May, and I wanted to just share my ATC cards that I've made, and one of these will be going to Annie. And I have used that same digital paper pack that I used on my Memory Dex cards. And I took these and I started building these up. And they're each a little different. They still have that old Victorian feel to them. But on this one and this one, it has that berry paper from Tonic and the basket weave. And then this is a spool of thread, that old spool, and then this is like an embroidery floss cardboard with the floss wrapped around it. Here is a little tape measures poked in there. We have half of a dress form. This is dress form here, and it's just built up. I've got a couple pearls. Now, when I started making these, this one's very similar to that. Same papers underneath here. This one is a ticket, and it has a woman at a sewing machine, and then here's another dress form in there, and then the scissors and a spool of thread. Now, if you look closely on these two, they are built up pretty high. And what I want to share actually is, when you look at those, that is paper folded up underneath those to give them some more definition. And when you're doing like a mixed media, you know, when you're building and you're doing all these fun things, little seam ripper right there I wanted to show you. I was doing it, and I put some embellishing mousse, and it was like pink, and I did not like the way it turned out. So then I threw some glitter over the top of it. You might be able to see it on this one here. And it was a brown cosmic glitter from Tonic. And it just was not, it was not what I was wanting. And so the nice thing with mixed media is you can change and do things. Maybe that's why I like this type of designs, because if I make a mistake or if I don't like it, I don't have to rip the whole thing apart. You can just add something to it and change it. And that's what I did. I went ahead and I cut out, I print and cut it. I went ahead and print and cut, fussy cut, another one of those, the scissors and the spools, and I fussy cut around it, and then I did a burn technique. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you do not have to do a burn technique like I did, because it's dangerous. It does catch fire and you knock it off, and that way it's very random. And then I inked the edges up some more, and I did that on both of these. Now, you don't have to do that by all means. There are different ways that you can actually get that same type of technique. This is a Tim Holtz Distresser, and I've had this for quite some time. And this will actually give you some rough edges, and then you can like ink up over it. So let me pull, here's a piece of cardstock. Let me show you what you can do here. If you take these, and you just gonna go right along that edge, and it just roughens that up. It gives it a nice rough edge. You see that? But that doesn't give you the randomness of a fire. So what you'd want to do first is maybe take it, and if you tear towards you, kind of all over, that can be very random. And then you can come in with your distress tool. You can use the edge of scissors. You don't have to use a distressing tool. You can use a pair of scissors and just go right along that edge. And just remember, your scissors are sharp, so just be careful. And then once you've done that, you can come in with your ink. And here you can kind of see it'll give that same type of effect that you get from burning the paper. So, I mean, definitely, you know, do it safe for you. I got in a whim yesterday and I just took out my lighter. So, and then the one in the center here is just built up with some of that pattern, that digital pattern paper. Here's a bottle cap with the bottle capped with the dress form on there. I put a little brad up here at the top, and hanging is the chain that is attached to the bottle cap and the dress form. And then here is a flattened bead cap. I just took it and flattened it out. It's a piece of that embroidery. It's a lace, and I just cut it out of the lace. Oh my goodness, it's morning, guys, I'm sorry. And then I just glued down some pearls and some fuzzy yarn that I've got on here. And it made it, you know, I liked the way that one turned out. It didn't need any more bangs. This is a little more clean Victorian, but it does have a little bit of that roughness. So one of these will be going to Annie. Now, I like to always send a little bit of something in with my goodies, and when somebody's asking you not to send any extras, what do? So this is, I have some black squares and some silver hearts in this one, and these are little tiny ones, and there's all sorts of colors in here. Really little guys. So what I did is I didn't want to go against what she said, so I created her a card just saying, you know, thank you, congratulations. And so what I did is I made the card as a little embellishment book that she can take off that actually matched the stuff that I've made. Look at that. So I have the bird cage dangling from the chain. I have a pair of scissors. I have a stopwatch. I have a key and a lock. Is that not adorable? Look, they can just move around there. But I made them where she can take those brads off. See the ink when I was inking all over my fingers. But she can take those brads off. Now this is one of the square ones, and this is a tiny little gold one. Over here I have 3 more tiny gold ones. I have a tiny black one and 2 more tiny black ones. And so I didn't send her any extras, I just sent her a card. And so what I'm going to do with that card is I'm going to go ahead and I'm not going to put it in an envelope. I'm going to take it, I'm going to wrap it up. This is Stamper's Journey. It's a brown burlap-y kind of ribbon. And so I'm just going to wrap this over there and just do a loose little tie on that. And I'm going to take a silly little glue dot, put it on the back of this bumblebee that matches those colors, and I'm going to sit it down right on top of my ribbon. And now I just have her a card that she can open and she can reuse to her heart's content. So I will be getting this out in the mail to Annie Creates, and I just wanted to share it with you before I sent it on out. Guys, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I would hope you consider doing so now. If you don't know who Annie is, I will link her channel below in the description box. You still have a little bit of time to get an ATC card out to her. An ATC is an artist trading card, and they're about the size of like baseball cards. So I just think I love them. I think they're beautiful. They're fun to get. You get a little piece of art that is being shared by any of the creators in your community. So I will link her below. Thank you, Annie, for this wonderful challenge. Crafty Hugs. Love it. Love it, love it. ATC Crafty Hugs. So, guys, as always, have a great day. Stay safe. God bless. And bye for now.